Good morning, good morning. We danced the whole night through. Good morning to you. Hey y'all, it is morning time and I've already done a preliminary commando walk through the garden, but now I'm going to water. And I have been whining and complaining that it's dry and we haven't got any rain. And somehow last night it rained, but it didn't rain that long. So I'm still going to water the garden because I don't think it was enough. I still have some patches of dryness. So that's how I know it didn't rain that much. So I'm going to put you all on the tripod and we are going to water the plants together. Okay, you all, I have to admit, sometimes I do not want to go out and water these dang on baby plants. But I do it because I know if I don't, they're going to be looking like that lemon balm looked in the last video. So if you didn't see that, you need to go back to the last video and see how the lemon balm looked. Now, I will say I did water it and it recovered quite nicely. So it's all good in the hood. So I'll probably mention this again, but y'all, this is something that I don't really do. And that is to like fully spray everything with water. But I figure I'm going to start doing that in the mornings unless I see some adverse reactions from watering things in the mornings. Because, yeah, I think my plants will benefit more if I just kind of spray things down, which I haven't been doing. So, you live and you learn and you test and you test and you keep what works for you and you throw everything else out that doesn't. Now you all make sure you stay tuned because I do have a few more things that I would like to show you, or should I say some observations that I made when I was going through and watering things. Also, I feel like this is a really good time to like check things out in the garden. So I'm constantly looking under leaves and pulling things back and checking the soil and just seeing how things look overall. So that's one pro for watering or hand watering every day. But I am considering putting in a little DIY irrigation system, and that could save me a lot of time. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this year, but y'all, I'm looking into it. I am looking into it. Even though in the last video I was talking about how much rain we're not getting, y'all, I still have to say I really wasn't complaining. I was making more of a statement, but more things are going right in the garden than they are going wrong. I have to say my garden is looking pretty good right now. I am loving the garden right now, and it's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. And I do. I just don't do the main part of the garden, but I also do the front of my house as well. So I guess you could call that part of my garden also. Everything I must get water, you all. Everything. The weather was also very nice, and it was a nice breeze, as you can see. And I quite enjoyed my outdoor time this morning. Now, I also wanted to show you my holes, you all. I've showed this before. Now, that's not a snake, and the water is emptying out of this. I have it going a little bit fast, but it empties pretty quickly, and it makes this hose super light to handle. I'm going to put a link below to this hose because, y'all, this changed my life for real. Nobody wants to drag a hose around. Nobody. And now we're going to put the hose back in its little spot where I keep it. I always undo my hose after I get done using it so the sun won't tear it up. And I put it under the trellis. And that's it. So y'all, I'm done watering, and actually that was pretty quick for me. It still took me like about 40 minutes. Like, it takes longer than I think it would take. And also, I did something that I never do, and I water like the whole plants down. And that's because I was doing some research on spider mites, and they like really dry conditions, so they'll live on your plants if they're nice and dry. And of course, my plants have been nice and dry because it hasn't been any rain. And also, I don't really water the leaves down because I'm always afraid of the powdery mildew and the fungus and all that stuff. But I figure since it's morning time, I've been watering in the morning, maybe we'll be okay. So we'll see. I watered everything down to see if that's gonna happen. Now also, whenever I'm watering in the garden, I always see crazy funky stuff. So check this out. I've actually seen these in another area in my garden as well. Well, it was actually within this area. And I did look them up, and I don't know what the name of them are, but they're harmless. But what I'm gonna do is later I'll just dig them out. So hopefully they won't spread because I had to water those plants. And that's what I've been doing. And I also find some really cool stuff in the garden when I am watering as well. So y'all, these are my nasturtiums, which I didn't think I was gonna get a blossom on, but look. Ooh, we got blossomage. We got one blossom, but I see maybe we're gonna get, oops, some more blossoms there. So that's cool. And I think these are two different nasturtiums, and one of them is a variegated one and one is not. So we're gonna see what kind of colors come out. I'm hoping they'll come out before next week because we're getting some high temperatures next week, and I don't think they're gonna make it. We also have this juicy strawberry. I'm gonna go ahead and take you, strawberry. Let me try to take this and not the plant. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Okay, y'all, every morning I take a carrot out of here. So it's thinning out slowly, and I kind of like that. Sometimes I pull out big carrots, sometimes I pull out carrots that are not that mature, but that's okay. Let's take, I see some that are probably not mature, like that one. So, there's another little one, and I'm gonna do one more. I'm just feeling that. Another one. So I got a few little tiny carrots out of there. There's some bigger ones in here, and you can almost tell which ones that they are because the stalks are bigger and they're starting to peek up. See how they're starting to peek their little heads out? But I purposefully took the little ones because I want the bigger ones to get bigger. Oh, look. We got okra, and one of the flowers is opening up. But this okra should be ready maybe by the end of today or tomorrow. Oh, what's that? Y'all, look at this. I just happened to see this. There's like some little eggs on the bottom of here. This is my, look at that. These are my radish plants. I'm gonna pull this radish out. Clearly, has something on it. I don't know what those eggs are, but you got to go, sucker. And I see some more. I can't put any neem oil on right now, but I will later. But that one was like, y'all, it's a bunch of them. Maybe I should, I don't know if I should leave those on. Whatever it is probably down in the dirt. So yeah, I don't want to put any neem oil on right now because it's only a few hours until we're going to, oh, look at that. A few hours until we get sunlight, but I'm gonna eat that radish. I'm gonna take this off if I can, and I'm gonna eat that radish. And I know I see some more of these little guys. I don't want to pick all the leaves off, but you know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. They're all over in here. This is a bit infested, whatever it is. Oh, they're all over the place. Y'all be eating these leaves. Look at that. Okay, neem oil it is. They're even, no, they're not on the basil. I think I might try to neem it anyway, even though the sun's coming out. I'm gonna take my chances. Okay, you all, I also saw we have some ground cherries that have dropped. Here's one. And I saw another one. There's another one right here. And I think that's it for the ground cherry. So let's see. I've actually eaten a few off of this plant already. Let's just look and see what it looks like. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna eat it because I'm gonna give it a wash off because my hands are like super dirty since I touched that infested radish plant. Let's look at this one. But I will tell you what it tastes like. This one probably could have went a little bit more because it's kind of a little green on this one. But I think this little one is more ripe. Yeah, look at that. So what they taste like to me is they taste like syrup. I haven't heard anyone else explain it that way, but to me, they taste like syrup, y'all. Now my nails are dirty now because I've been in the dirt. But I'm gonna eat these anyway. Okay, you all, so we are all watered up for today. And I don't plan on doing anything out here today, but y'all, sometimes I take a break and I just walk out here and I might plant something or transplant something or put covers on something or just walk through the garden. You know how it is. So I hope y'all enjoyed hanging with me on my little watering gig this morning. And I will see you all on the next video. Have a fantabulous day. Bye.